Hey everyone, as promised, I will be talking you through my winning run from Val di Sole in 2018, all caught on GoPro. I thought we'd start with a few facts before we dive in. This was my first ever World Cup back in 2012 when I was a junior, and I remember being absolutely petrified and really wanting to kind of show what I was capable of. I crashed out in qualies quite badly, ended up having to get stretchered off and stuff, but I think that's a standard for a first year junior at their first race. But I had, at the time, we weren't separated into categories. The juniors were just in with the elites, and I had the 4th or 5th fastest split at the top, so that was amazing to go off, and I guess was a sign of things to come. So yeah, good memories in Val di Sole. It's always scared me for as long as I can remember. Some mental battles there, I guess, just of how sketchy it is and how gnarly it is. Never really pictured myself winning there until a lot later on in my career, because it's a long, tough track, and I feel like you need a lot of experience and strength to be able to take hold of a win there. So I won there 2 years in a row, 2017, 2018, and both years I had mental breakdowns, a lot of crashes. You know, I took a lot of time out of practice, and I remember on this one in particular, Cade and I were riding down in practice before race runs, and I stopped, and you know, I'm not scared to admit it, I started crying because I just didn't feel very good at all. I was scared, I didn't want to ride the track. It rained, it was super sketchy, and I just felt like I was getting more risk than reward. So I peeled off and rode another track down, and just pushed all that outside of my head, and kind of went for a spin, did a few things that made me happy, and went off for my race run. So yeah, let's dive in. In the gate, nothing is going through my head. I am so ready to go. As you can see, I don't wait around. As soon as I can get out the gate, I am gone. Super excited. I give everything I have at the top. It kind of sets the pace for what's to come. This sort of stuff in Val di Sole, it was nice to have. It was new and really set the pace before going into all the gnarly stuff. It was nice, wide open and fast, so you literally didn't have to think about much other than shitting yourself for what was about to come. Here you're thinking about exactly where your wheels should be because it's so gnarly, and you want to keep off the brakes, so you're constantly thinking, don't touch your brakes, don't touch your brakes. And then it gets real tight and, you know, real blown out. It was really hard to stick to a line, so I was absolutely stoked to get it in my race run. I was beaming. Now, all this bit's super awkward and quite tedious. You've got to be really patient, and you've really got to work the bike through this part. It's quite flat, and you need to carry your momentum, which is annoying because obviously you want to be fresh for all the steep stuff, but you're not. You're breathing out your ass. All this bit was pretty fresh from the year before. A lot of crashes were seen here and some questionable lines. I was just stoked to make it through on this run. I didn't really care where I went as long as I got through it. At this point you're stoked because you can have a bit of a breather, but at the same time you're like, oh my god, I'm only a third of the way down. And you breathe and you brace yourself for the next part. This bit's gnarly because there's a load of spectators, it's noisy, and it's pretty savage. There's some big drops in it, and I had a huge crash here in practice. Ben Cathrow's actually got it on camera. But yeah, right there. I thought about that crash in my run, but I actually go a bit offline, so rookie error, Tani, rookie error. This bit's quite nice, a few berms kind of take the pressure off your arms and legs from the constant beating that the rocks are giving you. At this point, you're just going to start hanging off the back of your bike and hope that your wheels are in the right place because you're so knackered. I just took the smoothest line down there, I think. And I'm always petrified coming into this section because it's so steep and there's just rocks right where you want to put your wheels, and you feel out of control down this bit, and I hate that. And to feel in control you have to go slow, so I hate that even more. I think everyone's always stoked / surprised to make it down there without crashing in a race run. Oh, I love you too, mate. Every year entering this section I'm like, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. This is where I crashed as a junior, right there. It goes from super high speed to having to slow right down here for this shitty section. Honestly, I don't think anyone likes it. And all you can think is, please don't f this up now. You know, it's tight, it's awkward, and you are knackered. So this bit really counts. I think you probably get to about here though, and all that goes down the drain, and you're at map 10 because you think, well, I'm nearly at the bottom. Haven't got much to lose at this point. And if I have, at least everyone's seen my good splits, so who cares? I went huge off of this, 25 meters. I could hear that I was back on time, so I absolutely went for it. I know I could see the red lights, which meant I was slower, so I dug real deep here. I could not believe it and saw the green. As you can see. There you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you took more from that than me being absolutely petrified on my bike. No, it's a good track to practice. It's good fun when you're with your mates, but to race it is hard. Yeah, it doesn't go easy on us. Please let me know if this is something you want me to do more often, and if so, suggest a track in the comments. Peace out.